guys, welcome back to another video. So, I'm not gonna lie, everything around me is absolutely a disaster, fire, dumpster, mess. It's bad. I have giant piles of laundry in front of me. I have makeup that needs put away from travel and other miscellaneous like accessories and stuff. Like everything is a mess and I'm honestly getting really bad anxiety from it. But I wanted to get this video filmed so that I can at least be consistent and feel like I have something going right. So without further ado, it's game day. We're doing another Hawkeye inspired makeup look and I'm pretty excited. There are a few products I need to go grab. Hold on. I grabbed just a bunch of random products, so hopefully everything just kind of works. Cross our fingers. Actually, dang it, I just sat down. I know what I want to do for the eye look. Everything else is completely up in the air. So, we're just going to get into this look, and we're going to talk about my mess of a life, I guess, that's going on right now. Alright. God, everything is just falling everywhere. Okay, without further ado, before I completely just say, forget this video, subscribe if you have not. Turn on that bell so you don't miss a lovely makeup look every Saturday for game day. I, of course, am wearing my Iowa Hawkeye attire. Comment any future inspired looks you'd like to see or any videos in general. And like this video if you like makeup related content or if you're a Hawkeye fan. So, without further ado, we're just going to get into this. So, I don't have primer. So, literally, my life is a mess. I do have my handy dandy mirror back though. When I was editing that last one, the big mirror, I like the big mirror, but she's just not really, she wasn't working very great. So I'm using the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer. I'm not the biggest fan of the normal putty primer, but I was really intrigued to see like what this acne fighting one did for me. And I don't know if it's the formula is different or like applying it with a brush over like my fingers is better. I'm not really sure, but I like this formula better. Feels very cooling. It's not overly pore filling, but it's giving me like enough where like I need it the most. And then I don't know what's acne fighting about it, but yeah, so let's talk about why my day is an absolute mess. So I have not been sleeping great whatsoever, and I mean that's fault of my own. Like I could be trying to force myself to go to sleep, but I just really haven't been. I think today we're going to use the Tarte Sugar Rush Skin Treat Blurring Skin Tint in light, just because I don't use this one that often. And again, today's not actually game day. I'm actually filming this in advance so that I can edit it in advance so it can be up with like enough time. I think I need to shake this so today's Thursday. I want to upload this video by Friday, so then that way if anyone's looking to do the makeup look or like an inspiration, which I doubt people are, but in case they are, then you have a video to watch for Saturday, like the actual day of the game. That's kind of my thought with that one. I guess we're using those concealers. Oh yeah, I have other okay, look. So I haven't been sleeping well. Cool. And then the dogs, they're on one today. I'm just gonna be completely honest. They are barking at the smallest noise. They are fighting, like not play fighting. Because when they're play fighting, okay, fine. Have your little, I'm using way too much product, but it matches for the most part. On camera anyways. In person it matches too. Okay, anyways. They've been like aggressive fighting and I don't know why. And so like I've been trying to like discipline them and be like, hey dogs, why are we fighting? I thought we liked each other. And then I just like, I've been going through these phases and I already know why. I have a lot of like life stuff happening. And because I have like all this life stuff happening, I've just been like so unmotivated. But I also like, for instance, I'm filming this video even though, in all honesty, like I'd rather just be sitting on the couch, probably having a snack and watching like YouTube. But I just have so much like life stuff happening. I'm just like so unmotivated and I know how to fix it. And I know that it will get better and like whatnot, but like it's just kind of a lot. A lot's going on right now. Okay, this feels thick and normally it doesn't, so I applied way too much. My skin doesn't look awful though. I did moisturize before doing makeup, so I forgot to color correct my under eyes. See, I'm telling you, my life is all over the place today. I'm just gonna grab, I literally have the same makeup from my last look on my desk still. So we're just using the Morphe 2 Hide and Peak Concealer in Peak of Fawn. I'm not even in a bright mood, so we'll see how this looks all over, and then if we have to add a little bit of brightening, we will, but I'm not in a bright mood. Plus, I was actually pretty bummed. I wanted to go to trivia tonight. I just wanted to kind of get out of the house, but things just kind of like fell through, so we are not doing anything. But come actual game day, like actual Saturday, which if you're watching this on Saturday, today, because like obviously I'm uploading this Friday, but like this look is for Saturday. But anyways, I am gonna make chicken lip dip. For anyone who's not from small town in Iowa that I'm from, you may know it as buffalo chicken dip, and I'm really excited for that. I haven't had that in a while, and that just sounds bomb.com. Next I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder in, pretty sure this is translucent, but it doesn't have a shade name on it, which is kind of weird. Actually, no, I'm not putting this on yet. I just got these blushes from a Ipsy. These are from YC Collection in shade Watermelon and shade Guadava. Let's try the little bit pinkier one. How do I want to do this? I think I'm just going to try my finger. It's on a little dofa. Oh gosh. Maybe let's, oh god. Okay, so these are pigmented. Good to know. Also, I don't think I should have applied drops all over right away. I probably should have like applied one side, blended it out, and then did the other. They're blending pretty well. They're not like overly drying, but I think it also helps that I have foundation still and concealer on my beauty blender. They're not like making my foundation move, which is nice. And I really like this pink color blended out. But again, I think it's also in part to the beauty blender having product on it. Okay, that's really cute. Okay, I really like that. I wonder how pigmented it'd be otherwise. Okay, cute. So now let's do some setting powder. I also have a couple new brushes that I got in, I think these are in Ipsy, or no, these are in BoxyCharm. I mean, they feel okay. I think they were like supposed to be expensive brushes, but I mean, they feel okay. I'm actually going to use the angled brush to set my makeup just because it feels kind of nice and like a perfect, not too dense, not too like fluffy. Let's see how this brush, I'm loving this blush. In person, it's a little bit more bright. I mean, you can kind of tell on camera, but and even after like, sometimes setting powder will make it like duller. I mean, of course it could be the setting powder also, but like that pigment is staying. Okay, not gonna lie, low-key liking this base. I mean, apart from it kind of feels like I have a mask on. We don't love that, but okay, hold on. All of my swatching pans, this one is stained black from last time. This one's stained pink from whatever look I did then. I need to go get a new swatch pan. Like, it's very obvious it's time to wash my swatch pans, but we're here. And now, of all times, I definitely cannot be bothered. Okay, so I need bronzer. The only bronzer in front of me is my favorite, so that'll work. We're using the Butter Bronzer in Light Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I do not want to use that brush. Let me get a brush I want to use. I have all my ColourPop brushes from Travel Clean, which is nice. They're my favorite. But I'm trying to be careful when adding this since I already have that liquid blush on. In normal times, if I wasn't in like a shit mood, which I mean, let's be honest, I'm kind of in a shit mood. If I wasn't in a shit mood, I probably would have just used cream bronzer as well. Or, I mean, I'm always open to just skipping bronzer altogether for like a look. Like, I feel like the blush would have been enough that I could have just been like, yeah, she's fine. So I don't feel like bronzer is always necessary, just like I don't feel like blush is always necessary, but I've just been so into blush that I'm like, I'm not gonna not wear blush. And then let's contour my nose. I have my favorite nose contouring brush. But yeah, I just have a lot of life stuff going on. I know that at the end of the day, everything will work out. It's just, I'm impatient, I'm unmotivated. I just like It sucks because like right before I traveled Labor Day weekend, I was feeling motivated. I was, you know, I had my space all clean and organized, and like I had videos like pretty much all the way edited. Like it was nice and it was good. And then I get back and I'm just like, I fall back into the same rut, you know? Do I want to add I kind of want to add a tad bit more blush. I have this other ColourPop blush over here, but I also have this Trixie blush I've not tried. That one's way too red. We're not using that one. Not today. So we'll just use this ColourPop blush, and it's in the shade, it's in the shade Fall on Megan's Leg, in the shade Crossroads. And it is a little bit dark, so I'm going to be very light-handed, but it is shimmery, and that's kind of what I wanted. It does have almost gold reflex in it, honestly. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Just a tad bit of something to add on top. But that other blush I think was good enough that like it wasn't necessary to add another blush. I'm staying home, not going anywhere, not doing nothing. So why not be the most and be just extra? My nose contour looks a tad bit rough. Here we go. I mean, even though I'm on the internet willingly and I am putting products on my face, I still want to look decent. Like, I'm not just out here trying to look crazy, if that makes sense. So, I mean, I use products that I'm not the most in love with, but also, like, I'm not out here just trying to look crazy. This is an ongoing issue for me where in person it looks okay, but then in the camera, like, this blush looks stupid, but in person it doesn't. So like, do I try to make the camera look better? Like, do I just keep tweaking it until on camera I look okay? Like, I hate my life. So if you are new to my channel, I promise you I'm not always this messy and crazy looking. It normally evens itself out, but this is what we're doing today, I guess. Good to know. Okay. I'm gonna set my face even though I'm not going nowhere. I have, like, so if you've watched any of my other videos, I have a ton of makeup that is like in a section that I haven't used, so then that way if I want to like try new products, or if there's like a video I need to film or want to film or whatever, I have everything like separated. And I have a ton of setting sprays, so I think what I'm going to start doing is, even if I'm not going anywhere, I need to start filming with setting sprays more, like using them as I'm filming, just because, like, yeah, they're going to waste. But if you came to this part of the video, this is what you're actually looking for, is I will be trying the new ColourPop It's a Mood palette. I did just get it in the mail today, which is perfect timing. Has colors I feel like would work great for the look that I am trying to go for. This is what this palette looks like. So it has a ton of really good colors. Obviously, I'm going to be focusing more on the neutral colors and the golds. I think the look I want to go for today is going to be, hold on. The look I want to go for today is going to be like neutral with gold. So then that way it's not as like crazy and in your face type of situation. So that's what we are aiming for. So where's my paint pot in all of this mess? I'm gonna put my paint pot on. I'm legit losing my mind. That's fine. We're just gonna use my finger. I don't know where my like brush I normally use. There's one type of brush that I like love using my paint pot with, and I don't know where it's at, but that's okay. I'm sure that once I am done cleaning and organizing this room, I will find it, which hopefully I will be doing that probably tomorrow. I'm taking a big L for today. I mean, in all honesty, it's not that much of an L since I'm like still filming, which I'm pushing myself to do, but okay. Primed, paint pot, and Painterly, my favorite eye primer base. She is well used. Okay, let's get into this eye look. I already know I'm gonna like this formula. I like the ColourPop formula. I like the big pans. I like the small pans. So I have like good and high expectations for it. There's so many looks that I would want to create with these though, like full-on looks. So I mean, let's just take a look at the palette, because you're either here for one of two things, either this palette or an Hawkeye eye makeup look. So let's focus on this palette for a minute. So we have like a green olivey row, we have a like burgundy row, an orange row, purple, lots of blues, and then some golds and greens. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. I'm gonna take this new little fluffy packing brush, or fluffy brush, and I'm gonna start off with Bonafide, which is this shade up here. I like to use this to kind of like set my primer. Just a great lid starting shade, and it's actually like almost the exact same color as the MAC paint pot, which is kind of great. So great. I'm gonna go ahead and dust my brush off with the Freshly. This is just from like today so far. And then I want to take a little bit of Midnight Sun, which is like a good like brown shade. In pan it looks a little cool toned. On camera it looks a little warm. So to me, I feel like that means it's kind of the perfect brown for what I'm going for. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is just going to be our crease color. I don't love this brush. It's okay, but it's not blending as well as I'd like. I mean, it could be the shadow, of course, but from previous experiences with ColourPop, I don't feel like that's the case. We're getting there though. I think that looks, see, on camera it looks really warm. In person it looks like a great, like not warm, not cool, like just neutral. Yeah, so I really like how that looks. Perfect. Next, I'm gonna go ahead, we're just gonna jump into it. I just wanted to have like a nice like base down. Actually, hold on. Okay, we're gonna try something. I might regret it. I'm gonna take our deal, which is this nice chocolate brown down here. And I'm going to make sure I have the right brush. I'm going to go ahead and take a small bit of it. And I'm making sure to dust the excess off. And I'm going to go ahead and ever so slightly, ever so slightly, tap and blend. I want to tap first. I'm going to take it about halfway on my lid, like here, but not like on the, so in my crease, but not actually on my lid. And this brown is exactly what I was hoping it would be. So I'm doing that thing. I'm looking to make sure that my eyes are as even as they could be. Okay, yes, perfect. Next, now we get to play with the gold. The first gold I want to dip into, I think, is going to be, let's do Surrender, which is this gold metallic up here at the top. I'm just going to take that on more of a flat brush. And it does appear to be more of a Super Shock. It is a gorgeous gold color though. Woo! Let me zoom you in for this part. This is my favorite part. Look at that. That was no finger, which a lot of, I'm not even going to say just ColourPop, but a lot of like shimmers require being applied with a finger or a setting spray. No, she is here. Oh my god, I'm living for that. That's great. Okay, do the other side. I'm living for this. I love that. I'm gonna take that blending brush and I'm gonna take a little bit of that like neutrally brown, and I'm just going to ever so slightly make sure she's still a little bit noticeable above the gold without buffing the gold out. Golds look even. And then let's take a clean fluffy brush. Take a small clean fluffy brush, and I'm actually going to diffuse this brown a little bit. In person it doesn't look that intense. On camera it does. I don't know why that is, but it does. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, wait, hold on. Do I want to do an under my lashes? I think I'm actually going to take a little bit of, let's take It's a Rush, which is this like browny orangey shade. And I'm going to just, okay. It looks a little bit more orange on camera. It honestly looks pretty light in person. I'm going to clean the brush off so there's no excess pigment and then buff it. Because I want that pigmentation there, but I want it to also be like subtle, because like it's not like the key feature of the eye, if that makes sense. And then I'm dying to do it. Let's just do it. This pressed glitter, gold glitter here, and this is in shade Ritual. And I am using my finger for this one, just because I don't think it would really work with a brush. And I'm just gonna put this in the very center. So when it's laying on top of the brown part, it's pulling more brown. On top of the gold, it's pulling more gold. And there is, of course, some fallout. I mean, it is glitter. Otherwise, there hasn't really been any fallout for anything else, which was actually like really nice. I'm telling you, this gold metallic-y shade is like giving me life, and it's fantastic. Keep in mind, you ever use glitter, it's gonna be on you for like the next week. It does brush away decent. I do like the glitter just because it pulls a little bit more light to the center of my eye. And then lastly, I'm going to take a little like flat brush and we're going to dip into Love Song, which is kind of gold, kind of champagne. Do my brow bone and inner corner with that. I think it depends on like what other colors you had on your eye. But since I have that gold shimmer already right there, it's definitely pulling more gold than I would like expect, which I'm not upset about. Okay, I really like this. So for this palette, I'm really excited to try more looks with it. I feel like those blues are going to be gorgeous. I think this is a really good like palette for fall because like you have a lot of deeper tones in it, those purples, the blues, basically like half this palette. So I do really like that. I kind of want to add gold liner. Let's do gold liner. So this is just a ColourPop shadow stick in Cool Breeze, but I'm going to use it as a liner. I honestly think I have a gold liner somewhere. However, this was easily accessible, so we are using her. I did wipe the pencil off though, just because with waterline it has more bacteria and stuff. Next, I'm going to use the Saint Luxe Brow Gel that I just got in an Ipsy or BoxyCharm and just apply it. I mean, it's a clear brow gel. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyelashes and we will be right back. So I just threw on the Ico Rock Out Lash Out Mascara in Beacon Black. Again, just been sitting here. And then lastly, I'm going to put on some lipstick. I know. Real Her Moisturizing Lipstick from I Define Myself Beauty in the shade Dusty Pink. And because it is a little bit more of a neutral eye with the yellow, I feel like this should work good. Again, I haven't tried this yet. Just got it in an Ipsy or BoxyCharm. I will say the lipstick feels really nice. It says it's moisturizing. Doesn't necessarily feel moisturizing, but it doesn't feel drying, which is really nice. So this is our finished look. Overall, I quite enjoy it. The base turned out way better than I thought it would. I love this blush. I'm definitely going to be reaching for it again. Once the foundation kind of like dried and melted with my skin and set with the powder, looks 10 times better and feels 10 times better. This eyeshadow palette is great. I thought it would be okay for doing a Hawkeye inspired look and I was blown away. Like it's looking really good. It's looking neutral with that pop of gold. Let's zoom it in. So as you can see, we have neutrally colors and then that yellow and then the pop of glitter in the center. I just like the way that it just makes I mean, that's a ring light too, but the glitter pulls light to the center. Yeah, honestly, I thought I was gonna kind of just be like, oh, that looks okay, and then like wipe it off immediately after. Now I kind of wish I was doing something. My hair is not, I mean, the absolute worst. The makeup actually looks, I mean, I wouldn't call it like natural. You can tell I have makeup on, but it doesn't look overly cakey. Hey, all right. Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this look, but this video is long. What's new? Story of my life. But that's all I've got for this video, guys. Again, subscribe if you have not. Turn on that bell so you don't miss future videos. Comment any future ideas you'd like to see down below, or like this video if you like this type of content. Poshmark, Macari, socials, and podcasts are all linked down below. And you may want to call me a fake fan because I don't even know who I was playing. Iowa football. We are playing Kent State. And it looks like that game's at 3:30 Eastern. I wish I had known that. I thought it was an 11 a.m. game. So noon my time. But oh well, it's fine. Then I have more time to relax, make my chicken lip dip, have White Claws. That'll be good. It'll be fine. But, oh yeah, stay tuned. I filmed the White Claw ranking taste test video. Yeah, not gonna want to miss it. But yeah, that's all I've got for today, guys. Till next time.